Hey there, welcome to my channel. If you are here for the first time, I'm an electrical officer working on the commercial fleet. Tankers, bulkers, sometimes container ships like this one. If you are here for the first time, maybe you want to subscribe if you are interested in the seaman life. I am an electrical officer, like I said, and I will show you everything on board regarding the work that I do. Sometimes I will have interview with the crew, or I will go outside for some nice short leave if there is time. But most of the time I will tell you about the seaman life, everything regarding the seaman life and how it is to live on board a vessel. I hope you will enjoy it. If you enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button. It's absolutely free. And maybe you want to subscribe to the channel to see what I will post. Every 2 weeks I will post a new vlog in English on the channel. So stay tuned. Let's start the show. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog about a seaman's life. For those that are here for the first time, I work as an electrical officer on the commercial fleet. That means tankers, bulkers, general cargo ships. Today I want to take you with me on board a chemical tanker built in 2015 in Japan of 30,000 deadweight. And this is the freshwater generator. This is how the seafarers are producing fresh water on board the vessel to drink and to use for cooking and also for shower and toilets and things like that. The freshwater generator is a machinery that is taking seawater and by a mechanical process, which I have described in another vlog, which is dedicated to the freshwater generator. It is producing fresh water and the seafarers can use it safely to drink it, to cook their meals and so on. The capacity of this freshwater generator is about 15 tons per day, and once in a while the engine crew has to clean it because after a while it will be full of salt, full of sediments. Those steel plates that the motorman is cleaning right now are working very well if they are cleaned properly once in a while. It all depends on the second engineer and the chief engineer whenever they decide to clean this freshwater generator, because you will notice that the pressure inside will drop and the production will drop as well. Whenever it is not cleaned on time, this freshwater generator will produce about 9 tons per day, and the consumption on board this vessel is about 4 or 5 tons together with the washing machines. And that might seem like much to you, but you have to keep in mind that the ship is not sailing all the time. Sometimes we are forced to stay at anchor to wait for our cargo, and in that time we cannot use the freshwater generator. It is only in use when the main engine is working, and we have to have a lot of stored water to survive. I have stayed in anchor even for 3 or 4 weeks at a time. So the freshwater has to work in very good condition and to produce at its maximum capacity. And the water that we produce is tested regularly every week by the 3rd or 4th engineer. Not all the ships have a 4th engineer. It might be too expensive for the company, so that will be an extra job for the 3rd engineer. But luckily on this company they are hiring a 4th engineer, and every Saturday, whenever we are doing the safety checks in engine room, the 4th engineer will also test the water. He has some special chemicals some special tools, and he will test the pH of the water, the E. coli or any other bacteria. If there is any problem, he has to report it to the chief engineer and to the captain, and the crew must stop using this water for drinking or for cooking. If the water is contaminated in any way, you can still use it as technical water for cleaning the deck or for toilets, even for shower is okay. But it is very important that these tests are done properly, and they are actually done with the proper chemicals, because these chemicals, they can also expire, as you can imagine, and expired chemicals will not give you a good result. Sometimes the crew member that is doing this test may be in a rush, or maybe he does not want to do the proper job, and he might do this test only by logging it, only by completing the logbook. But that is not safe. You have to keep in mind that this is for the safety of the whole crew. It is not just for yourself. You might think that you are saving 1 hour of sleep, 2 hours maybe, by not doing this, but you are putting the whole crew in danger. So if you are coming on board anytime soon as an engine cadet, better to stick around the third engineer or the fourth engineer. There will always be an officer who is doing these tests. Ratings are not allowed, they are not trained for this. So always stick around an officer, whoever is doing this test, and try to learn it, because one day when you will become an engine officer, you will have to do this test yourself. There is a whole procedure, you have instructions, but it is better when you are asking someone with experience how to do this properly. Like in any job, there are small tips and tricks that you can follow to do it better and to do it faster. But from what I have seen from my time on board for so many years, about 1 hour and a half, 2 hours is enough to complete this test. And of course, when you are in charge of this testing kit, you have to check it regularly for the expiring date, and also to request to the chief engineer the requisition necessary whenever you estimate that this will be not enough for your next tests. For those who have never been on board, I have to tell you that the requisition that we do on board for any spare parts, not only chemicals, it is not coming the next day, just like you are ordering from the internet when you are home. The supplies on board are coming after 1 month, 2 months, because the ship is always moving. Especially on chemical tankers, we only stay in the port for 20 or 24 hours, and that is not enough time to receive spare parts, provisions, chemicals, whatever you are ordering. So when you are in charge of this testing kit, always make sure that you have enough spares for the next 3 or 4 months. And if you are signing off anytime soon, please be nice enough to order spares for the next guy, because when you are coming on board, you will have a lot of headache checking everything, and you might not check this for a week or 2, and then you will be in big trouble if you do not have chemicals to do this test. The chief engineer will be very angry, and he will not blame the guy who went home, he will blame you who just came on board. So please take care of this and do the tests properly. If you have additional questions, you can ask the officer on board, the second engineer, the third engineer. They have all been through this process and they already know how to do it, and they will give you advice what to do it, how to do it properly. Do not skip this, and I hope That's all the information that you need. If you have additional questions, I wait for you in the comment section down below. But from what I have seen and what I have asked from the officers, this is the whole procedure. I hope it was useful and good enough